guys, it's Jacob from Stringbells here, stringbellsworld.org being a music journalism site, links are in the description down below. And we have a brand new top 5 list for you today, and it's our top 5 artists to watch heading into 2017, or going into 2017, or in 2017, depending on what I'm actually going to put as the title when I upload to YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to refer to the original article as I usually do for these videos, so I hope you enjoy. So as the year becomes to an end, we begin to reflect on the absolute car crash that has been tragic deaths and war from around the world in 2016. Let's try and throw something a little bit more positive into the mix. I've been wanting to do this list basically all month, but I only actually had the time now to actually complete it. So let's cut the chit chat and dive straight into our list of artists to watch in 2017. Starting with number 5, we have Maggie Rodgers. Now, Maggie Rodgers broke onto the scene this year with a string of fantastic tracks off of a short but very precise EP. Alaska in particular hit our best songs list, and Dog Years wasn't that far behind, hitting our honourable mentions, I guess is what you call it, list too. She's so young yet so musically gifted, and it's hard not to be really excited for this artist. She's a songwriter and a producer as well, so she crafts every single composition by herself, which is why it sounds so personal and enlightening too. She writes about the coolest of themes and subject matters. She's so fresh and different. I'm so excited to see what she does next year, now she's got a little bit of experience behind her back, and I really hope that labels do not waste her on some terrible projects or maybe house projects, because she's worth so much more than that. Moving on to number 4 now, we have James Griffin. Now, Dan has reached our best songs list and is one of the best musicians on earth right now, despite being an independent artist. Again, he's very young, but his talent is almost unmatched from around the world. He also called the material he made this year some of his worst to date. So that has me excited for what he can possibly produce next year, because I thought that material was pretty darn good. I mean, one of those tracks hit number 6 on our top songs list. He potentially could be the next big thing in prog, with the right support around him and perhaps the best studio quality. He could be the next Steve Vai or even the next Mario Camarena, and it wouldn't surprise me either, because this guy, yeah, he's got some guitar abilities. Coming in at number 3, we have Chon. Now, Chon have been pretty quiet all year, especially since they parted ways with their bassist, so there might be some reasoning behind that. But they've been touring non-stop, and the money hasn't really flowed like you'd imagine it would. However, they've been subtly hinting at a new album all year, with potential licks and riffs being posted to their social media pages every single day. Their last album is the only album on the site I've given a 10 out of 10 rating to. It's the perfect jazz fusion album, and for them to potentially top that would be a huge feat all in itself. I'd love to hear some more exploratory bass lines, and perhaps a Polyphia influence would do them some good. I'm putting them on this list because I sincerely hope that these guys get the fun together to basically release this album, if not at least release a couple singles, because I'm fed up of them seeing them appear on Audio Tree all the time. I want to hear some stone cold new music. Coming in at number 2 right now, we have Livedoor. So we've reviewed a couple tracks from Livedoor this year, and each time I listen to her, I just think that she has that something that will take off and be massive in a couple of years' time. I just think she has the commercial prowess to her that matches up with the big guns in the modern music industry. She has the vocal capabilities, she has the look, and she picks the right songs to be on, with each one sounding actually catchier and catchier than the last. So don't be surprised if you see her name in a big record next year. It might be a house track. I'm imagining she'll probably appear on many more electronic tracks, because I think that's her mojo at the moment. So yeah, Liv Dawson, look out for that name. So here at number 1, we have one of my favourite artists at the moment, and that's Jack Garrett. How could it possibly be anyone else? The guy has had the best debut year of any artist I've ever heard before here in 2016. His Phase album is the album of the year, basically. That's my opinion, if I haven't already said it. And he was probably the best artist I've seen live all this year. He's unbelievably unique, he's incredibly talented, he relates to musicians on a theoretical basis, and he just has that real star factor to him. His performance skills are so far above everyone else in the industry at the moment that I just can't see how Jack won't have an amazing 2017. He hasn't even released a bum track yet, or even a song that I haven't thoroughly enjoyed. So 2017 really will be Jack Garrett's year, and I hope to see him commercially really take off. So if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you around next time. Bye bye.